This video is about verbs tenses in English. Verbs comes in 3 tenses in English language: past, present, future. The past is used to describe things that have already happened, example earlier in the day, yesterday, last week, 3 years ago. The present tense is used to describe things that are happening right now, or things that are continuous. The future tense describes things that have yet to happen, example later, tomorrow, next week, next year, 3 years from now. In this video we speak about all the points about present tenses. There are 4 present tenses: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous, simple present. There are some signal words that help us to recognize this tense: every day, sometimes, always, often, usually, seldom, never, first, then. The form of this tense is subject plus base form of the verb. We use this tense in the following conditions: something happens repeatedly, how often something happens, habits, one action follows another, things in general, and facts. With verbs like to love, to hate, to think, etc. Future meaning, timetables, programs. Examples: Pauline practices the piano every day. Ms. Jackson travels during the summer. Hamsters run all night. Helen loves dogs. Jack goes to the gym 3 times a week. Her name is Helen. I feel great. Pauline loves pie. I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. I am a woman. I live in Canada. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. Examples for affirmative sentence: I work. I go. He works. He goes. Some examples for negative condition: I don't work. I don't go. He doesn't work. He doesn't go. The second tense is present continuous. There are some signal words for this tense too: now, at the moment, look, listen. The form is subject plus be plus dynamic verb plus ing. A dynamic verb shows action or process. This tense can be used in the following conditions: something is happening at the same time of speaking or around it. Temporary things. Future meaning, when you have already decided and arranged to do it, a fixed plan, date. There are some points in this case. We can't use stative verbs in the present continuous tense. Stative verb categories include emotion, to love, possession, to belong, and thoughts, to recognize, and none of these should use the present continuous form. Example: Aunt Christine is preferring the maple walnut pancakes over the banana peanut butter ones that Scott loves. This is wrong, because prefer cannot be in progressive form. The correct form is: Aunt Christine prefers the maple walnut pancakes over the banana peanut butter ones that Scott loves. The other point is that some verbs can be both dynamic and stative. Think about the verbs to be and to think. In its dynamic form, the verb to be can show action. For example, in the sentence, Sarah, Scott's little sister, is being bold by ordering the jalapeno chipotle pancakes, is correct. but in the following sentence, Sarah is being a tall teenager, who loves her food spicy and her sports dangerous. Is being a tall is awkward and wrong to use. Because Sarah does not do any actions. The correct form is: Sarah is a tall teenager, who loves her food spicy and her sports dangerous. For example, the waiter thinks Scott should save room for pumpkin pie. Thinks is a stative verb and in the simple present. The waiter is thinking about getting a new job that requires less human interaction, like a veterinarian. Thinking is dynamic because in this sentence is an action and in the present continuous. Examples: I am eating breakfast. They are baking cookies. It is snowing. Jack is living in London. They are working from home at the moment. I having my hair cut on Tuesday. Aunt Christine is warming up the car while Scott looks for his new leather coat. They are eating at Scott's favorite restaurant today, Polly's Pancake Diner. Common dynamic verbs that use the present continuous. Active verbs such as ask, call, eat, help, hit, jump, look at, play, throw. Process verbs such as change, grow, mature, arrive, fall. Sense verbs such as feel, as in touch, hurt, ache. Common stative verbs that do not use the present continuous. Opinion verbs such as deserve, know, recognize, understand. Ownership verbs such as own, belong, need, possess. Emotion verbs such as feel, hate, love, sound. The third form of present tense is present perfect. There are some signal words for this tense: just, yet, never, already, so far, recently, up to now, since, for. This tense can be used in the following conditions. You say that something has happened or is finished in the past and it has a connection to the present. Action started in the past and continues up to the present. These are unfinished actions and we often say how long or when they started. To talk about our experience up to the present time. The form of this tense is subject plus have or has plus past participle. Past participle is infinitive plus ed or third column of table of irregular verbs. Examples: I have lived in Canada all my life. She has been at university since 2019. We have been married for about 20 years. She has been to Canada for about 3 times. I have read all the Harry Potter books. I have eaten breakfast so I am not hungry. Mike has lost his keys so he is going to be late for work. We have left our passports at home and we can't board the plane. The last form of present tense is present perfect continuous. There are some signal words for this tense: all day, lately, how long, the whole day, since, for, recently. This tense is used in these conditions. Action began in the past and has just stopped. We often talk about things we have done uninterrupted and that have not finished. And how long the action has been happening. The form is Subject plus have or has plus been plus infinitive plus ing. Examples: I have been watching that new series on TV. Ellen has been replying to emails for 4 hours already. I have been practicing my basketball skills a lot lately.